The data has started coming in, as we said in the last video, it was coming through as a bytes-like object, and therefore we needed to convert it to a string. And using a string method known as .replace, we started getting rid of some data. We started off by getting rid of the B. So other stuff that we need to get rid of. And I suppose at this stage I should really have a quick look here to make sure that this is working perfectly. So at the moment it's off. So if I click the button here, this should change to on, and as you can see straight away it changed to on there. Click it back to off, and a bit slower coming through there, but still off, still working. On again. Yeah, so if it's in the middle of a transferal of data, it can take a bit longer, but we go back to our off state there, which we're happy with. So that's all fine. Now to start cleaning the rest of our data, so again I'm just going to keep overwriting here, and really I can just copy and paste here, but using the .replace method, remember the first argument you take in is what you want to replace. So I'm going to get next rid of that little quote in the middle there, and I'm going to again replace it with a space. And a good programmer will always test the program as they're going along. So now we're getting a lot more closer to what we expect here. That's the B and the little quote gone, and knock that off again. And we'll go in here next now, and we want to overwrite. We want to get rid of this \or. Now this is quite unusual in the fact that when we do that, so we can replace it with nothing. So \or, let's see what happens here, if anything at all happens. So just make sure that's off, run it again, and absolutely nothing happens. And the reason for that is, well, the \ in Python is known as an escape command. So for me to, so it thinks it's doing something there. But what we need to do is put in a second \ to say, okay, this is my escape character. I want to actually get rid of that stuff. Like it kind of turns it from an escape character back into a normal string. And it says then get rid of this, and run it again. And now you'll see the \or is gone. And we also need to do that with the \n. \n now, and this should be pretty much all our data working. Just save it up here, say S, should be all our data cleaned. And I need the double \ in there again, don't forget, because the escape character now that says now, okay, with this double \ here you actually want to get rid of that stuff there. So we're going to run it, and now we've got down to our off state. Okay, so join us in the next video where we'll encounter one more little problem we need to watch out for.